Joining us now, Vivek Ramaswamy, former 2024 GOP presidential candidate. Vivek, at any moment, we could see Gavin Newsom, Gretchen Whitmer, maybe Kamala Harris, we're told she's at the governor meeting, walk to that microphone and what we think will be support for Joe Biden, but who knows? My question to you, is this, checking in with the president, or is this really kind of a wellness check?
This is the beginning of a process, Kayleigh. There is no way Biden's able to go forward. With this type of rift with the main institution that's given him cover, the mainstream media, it is done. It's only a question of when. I think they're not in a rush to do it. The longer it goes between now and late August, the better it is for them, because whoever the new candidate is, they're going to have a honeymoon phase with the public. No doubt about it. It's like the feeling that somebody who's been a tortured prisoner might have with respect to the person who releases them. That's going to be their attitude towards whoever succeeds Joe Biden. They want the election to occur within that honeymoon period. So you're going to see these hoops that they jump through. I think it's going to be a steady decline. But at the end of the day, there's no path forward for Biden. What I want Democrats at home to ask themselves, though, and independents to ask themselves is, how could they possibly have lied for this long? If they lied for this long about Biden's fitness, what else are they also lying to us about now? Who is actually running the government in the United States of America? And the sad truth is, Kayleigh, we lack a good answer to that question. And I think we, the people, deserve honesty in this country. That's not a left-wing or a right-wing point. And I think that's the most important question right now to come out of all of this.
A lot's weighing down on the president. You have these Democrat lawmakers coming out one by one. You have internal polling that is coming out of the Biden campaign that is suggesting states like New Mexico are in jeopardy. States like New Hampshire, that Biden won by 7. New Mexico, he won by 11. Virginia, he won by 10. So you've got this polling crushing in. And then also you have more and more reporting. Now the New York Times saying Democrat megadonor Netflix co-founder Reed Hastings calls on Biden to step aside. What is the straw that breaks the camel's back? Is it the polls? Is it the donors? Is it the lawmakers?
Reed Hastings, who also writes the check to Barack Obama, by the way. So this is a whole network in their Netflix deals. The reality is this. This is the risk for our party, is that we focus on this, Kayleigh, instead of actually saying this is who we are and what we stand for. The reality is complacency is now the Republicans' greatest risk. We have many people on our side celebrating like this thing is over. I think this thing has not even yet begun. That's the attitude we need to keep in mind. This race has not yet started. Complacency is not an option. And a lot of these distracting shenanigans, here we are talking about what the Democrats are going to do, that may risk taking us off our game on who we are and what we stand for, and heading both into the convention and heading into November. That's where I think Republicans need to keep their eye on the ball, is our own agenda. That's how we win this election in a landslide, instead of worrying about the theater on the other side.
Complacency, not an answer. Great message. Vivek, thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.